My life has changed with Charlie because now we have a ton of responsibility. In my opinion, it might be almost as much as responsibility as having a child.
I mean, we spend more time at home now than we used to because he can't be by himself.
He jumps a 3.5-foot fence that we have in our backyard. He used to just nibble on hands as a puppy, you know, he would nibble on our blankets and sheets, and we thought it was kind of a puppy thing. Chuck never really grew out of it.
What do you think is that way? What is your...
We never really disciplined him when he was younger. We took him to puppy classes, but we never followed through with any of that stuff we really learned just because he was that cute puppy. We let him get away with everything.
So when you get to a point where you feel you got to discipline, how does that look like?
I yell at him, I hit him on the nose and point my finger, and then we try to ignore him for a couple minutes. There really is a big lack of discipline.
We really skip discipline, and I don't know how much you skipped exercise, but those are the two ingredients that you pretty much skip.
So Charlie probably feels like a bandit almost because we're not giving him the...
Lost.
Lost, yeah.
So can you imagine a mind that doesn't know what is expected?
Yeah.
He doesn't know when he's gonna get it.
Right.
And the only way you know how to be is just...
Yeah.
So you're like stuck in this state of mind that doesn't know how to relax. Well, the next step, we already talked to the owners, right? Now we got to talk to Charlie. Somebody's talking to Charlie right now. I want to meet him with a really calm energy, but at the same time, I'm not going to nurture that state as we always do. So we're going to go back to basics. Let's go meet Charlie. No wonder. Whining?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What do you think that is? How would you interpret that?
Scared.
No, inches.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So until he gets into a calm level, then I can talk. But right now it's anxiety.
Right.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna stretch the hair. Yeah. We don't want that to get. Okay, this is not aggression. He's unsure. See, somebody just walked in and claimed the space. So he's unsure. No problem with the smelling. But I'm not gonna let him move into the space. There you go, I'm claiming this. If you don't know how to feel it, you don't know how to read it. Because you can see something and interpret it the wrong way because you feel fear, right? And then your interpretation is this dog is aggressive. He has no 1 ounce of aggression. So I'm look at the ears all the way back. So now we have open door. Don't look at the size. Just feel the energy. I'm gonna go back again. You hear it? So come with me. Now, calm. Yeah, I'm sure.
Come on, buddy.
Hold on, let me tell you what you just did. You gotta move in. Stay right there. Hold on, I'll explain to you what you did. I'm gonna send them back to her. All right. How you enter? What's up, buddy? See your energy?
Yeah.
Because you came from an emotional point of view, you move out. You make your body this way. I make my body this way. So even though I'm shorter than you, by the time you tell them no, you become smaller than me.
Right.
Body-wise. What that says to me is your tendency of affection first.
That's
and then
true.
you go from affection to frustration.
Yep.
Let's do it again. Claim the space.
Chuck.
Nice.
But back it up. Chuck. Stop. Come on.
I understood. Don't say come. Don't say. Now you can say, hey,
Chuck.
not
Back
the
up,
name.
bud.
Not the name.
There you go. Stay. There you go. Good boy.
But see, right now, he's not a good boy, and you're saying he's a good boy.
Yeah.
He's still nervous, so. That bark to me is, I'm not sure. But he's letting it out.
Yeah.
Because he can't come here. You stay right there, Oscar. He's gonna try to throw the punches. Nobody moves, everybody stays.
I was nervous, and then the fact that Cesar didn't budge at all made me nervous at first, but then I realized what he was doing. And we never heard him bark like that, ever.
They have to go almost like a thinking process. And that's why I said, just don't do anything else. Just the fact that Art is right there with the camera like this, he is in an assertive state.
Right.
So he's already helping you. That would be like a visitor that's coming and he's doing it on his own. And then that silence here. That's the moment, so what do I do? But I'd rather him figure it out than me give him direction. Because there's a learning experience happening right now.
You could tell he was confused, and he was just barking just to express his confusion and frustration.
You can talk.
Stop.
Go back. Tell him to go back.
Go back. Go back.
Hey. There you go. Well, the humor became an inspiration because she was inspired to do it. She wanted to do it.
Back.
There you go. That's right. It's in the back. It's in the back.
Back. Back. Get back.
Good. Perfect.
Get back.
He moved back. Now you move away. There you go.
Charlie's rehab will go faster if Adam and Kristen both respond the same way.
When Adam was using a certain sound, I told him when he did it right. I told him when he stopped at the right moment. I wanted him to remember that feeling more than the sound himself and the intensity he did at the moment he managed to stop Charlie. All right, let's take Mr. Charlie for a walk. He doesn't know how to use the leash all the way in the top.
Charlie soon makes it clear to Cesar that he will fight any attempt to walk with a leash around his neck.
Charlie had a lot of strategies for a dog that hasn't done much, you know, walkings and things like that, but he's a really good manipulator. He knows how to use his body. I'm actually happy that he's giving me a fight. He had to use barking, had to use his paws, had to throw himself on the ground, had to make sounds. I mean, he pretty much abused everything, and it worked in the past. But that's the thing, I just knew a little bit more than him. Nice. I would say discipline, patience, and love is the same. It's what you have to bring to raise somebody. You can't just have love and no patience. That's how you get frustrated. The whole point of this is really not to get him tired. It's really for him to surrender to the sensation of a leash telling him what to do. This is more mental than physical. There you go. That's right. Good boy, Charlie. Good boy. Yeah, I said good boy, Charlie. Good boy. Come on. He stopped using all his strategies, you know, the paws, throwing himself on the ground. Now I can actually, you know, just tug him a little bit and tell him to keep moving forward. Look. That's a good boy. The goal was to make sure that they don't think Charlie is the problem or that Charlie doesn't know how to change. So, say now we have a dog that now we remove that physical pent-up energy. Now we can convince the brain it's just a leash. We just want it to take you places. That's all. I bet you never worked for water before, didn't you? But now we know why he was jumping on people. That was the only sport he had. Nice. That's the feeling.
I didn't think that I could ever possibly just, you know, grab a leash and ride a bike and have him just next to me and not pulling me over or anything. And, you know, he was perfect pretty much.
It's really about be calm, assertive, have a formula, understand that rules, boundaries, and limitations is part of it, being patient, and it's best when you work as a team. Bye, family.
Have a good one.
Woo!
I am the dog whisperer.